Hi, I'm Scott, Machine Gun Dad. Welcome back to my channel. I always have to do that through. First of all, a shout out to the lady that made me the shirts, and a shout out to the fact that I got to remember my name. Anyway, recently I did a video on the BRN-180 stock. It's a great piece of kit. And I was on RTG Parts. I'm not endorsed by them. I wish I was, because I sure talk about a lot of different things they sell. And I saw that Manticore has a side folding stock that looks a lot like the Brownell stock. So I ordered one. So here's the Brownell stock, which you've already seen. Here's the Manticore stock. I'm going to show you the differences and what I think the appropriate applications are for these. Okay, both of these are in, this is an M16, this is an AR-50, this is the polymer lower I have that I put the Manticore on. First of all, length of pull. The Manticore is longer. It gives you about 3/4 of an inch length of pull. Back, tilt that back so the light reflects. All right. Here's the rear of the stock on this one. The rear of the stock on this one. So you've got maybe 3/4 of an inch further length of pull on the Manticore. Width. The Manticore is thicker. All right. This one attaches with 2 set screws. The Manticore uses one with a metal cap. Another thing that the Manticore does that the Brownells doesn't do, it doesn't really mean a lot to me, but some people think it's an important feature. Hold this one. You have storage. Firing pin, cam pin, cleaning kit, whatever you want. You have storage in the Manticore. You do not have that on the Brownells. Now, if you get the other thing about the Manticore, this one is so stiff, so stiff. It side folds just like the BRN. You don't have quite as much clearance in here, but you can still get to your AR-15 controls right here. You see this M? It's proper. I'm going to show you something in a second that I think you may have influenced your decision on which one of these to buy. All right, we're going to pause the camera because I have to change something. The reason, hey, people, we're back. The reason I paused this is this. On the Manticore, I had the M face up. If you remember, the stock was on opposite the other way around. This was facing down. If you move these 2 screws, you can flip the stock around. I had a commenter on my BRN-180 video who said it'd be nice if the stock folded to the right. Now, with the Manticore, you can have a stock that folds to the right. I'm not going to mount it on the gun, but it would fold to the right. I wouldn't do it because it would block the ejection port, but I believe he was looking at putting it on a Daewoo, and I don't know enough about Daewoo's if it would block the ejection port. Plus, you can also move it down a little bit and mount it down here if you really want to, instead of all the way up at the top. So, Manticore is readily flippable from left to right folding. I was looking at the BRN-180, and it has a big pin here. Okay. You may be able to flip it around, but it came assembled, so I'm not going to screw with this. The Manticore actually comes with this piece inside the stock. So they designed it so basically you put it together the way you want it. So what's my opinion? First of all, I think these both are very good products. Second of all, I'm not endorsed by anybody. Wish I was, but I'm not. Third, if you're an AR-180 purist, Brownell stock is the way to go. The profile's closer to an original AR-180. It has about the same length of pull as the original 180. However, if you're putting it on like the guy who commented a Daewoo or a 22 or something like that, The Manticore is a viable alternative, especially if you like the fact that it's wider, so it gives you a little more in your shoulder, and it's readily reversible. Not that the Brownells isn't, but since this comes in 2 pieces, you just assemble it the way you want it to go. So, would I buy this? Well, I did, obviously. Yes. If you're not doing an AR-180 or a Brownells 180 and you're doing a 22 or maybe the Daewoo, I don't know much about the Daewoos. I wish I had one, but I don't. This is a good stock. It's built hard, it's built heavy. I don't know where you can get them other than RTG, but it's a quality product. If you're a 180 purist, Brownell stock is by far the way to choice. If you want a little more flexibility, the Manticore is probably the way to go if you're not doing it on a 180. I'm not endorsed by anybody. I'm just hoping to help people out. Thanks again for coming to my channel.